The night before he was killed, Abraham Lincoln couldn't sleep. He paced. He worried. He told those closest to him about a dream he'd had days earlier. A dream of sobs, mourning, and a covered body lying in the White House. When he asked who had died, a soldier said, "The president. He was killed by an assassin." 3 days later, it happened. Just a week before his assassination, Lincoln shared a chilling dream with his wife Mary and several cabinet members. He said he wandered the halls of the White House in the dream. Everything was quiet, too quiet. He heard sobbing, mourners, grief. In the East Room, he saw a casket surrounded by guards and a grieving crowd. He asked, "Who is dead in the White House?" A soldier replied, "The president. He was killed by an assassin." It wasn't the first time Lincoln had strange dreams. He often spoke of visions and symbols in his sleep, many of which seemed to reflect his state of mind during the Civil War. In one dream, he was sailing toward an unknown shore, a symbol perhaps of death. Some believed Lincoln had a gift of prophecy. Others thought he was simply exhausted, carrying the weight of a fractured nation. On April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln attended a play at Ford's Theater. During the performance, he was shot in the back of the head by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. Lincoln never regained consciousness. The next morning, he was declared dead. His body was laid in the East Room of the White House, just as he saw in his dream. Mary Todd Lincoln believed deeply in dreams, signs, and spiritualism. She was convinced her husband had seen his own death. So were several of Lincoln's advisors, who recalled the conversation with growing dread after his assassination. The story quickly spread. Some dismissed it as myth or exaggeration. Others believed it was proof that Lincoln's final days were guided by something more powerful than coincidence. Abraham Lincoln led a nation through its darkest hour. But as the war ended and peace returned, he saw the end coming, whether it was fate, intuition, or something greater. One of America's greatest leaders may have glimpsed his death before it arrived, a dream that began in silence and ended with the sound of a gunshot.